Hey Gauche fans, Wendy Morris here, and I'm going to share with you my video tutorial for February. Basically, this technique is going to be called photo imaging transfer using packaging tape. Yeah, packaging tape. Who would have thought? This is one of those things that you may have in your stash. You know, you pick it up when you go to ship something at the post office or maybe at UPS or whatever. But this, we're going to take it to the next level with our photographs. Oh yes, we're going there. So this is actually some photos that I printed off, just my photo printer. I'll tell a little bit more in the technique later that you can maybe actually use like Xerox machines, which may actually be better, or like copier machines. We don't want Xerox like all over me for saying Xerox, but you can use like copy machines or anything like that to make your photos, okay? So you can do like black and white, which I found sometimes give better results than some of the color photos. So I did use mostly black and white photographs in my project. Also, we're going to be using some manila tags. You can pick those up at Office Supply, in bulk, singles, online, whatever. Also scissors. And you'll need some warm water, like a bowl of warm water, but I don't have that here right now. But I do use that later in the technique, so we'll get to that when we get to that. But overall, then this is going to be taken up another level by putting it into a mini album, is what I did here. And this is called Old School Days. It's using the Hot for Teacher kit by Gauche Alchemy. Really, really cool kit. I mean, I love the yearbook pages, like the old-timey vintage. Well, I won't say old-timey because these people might kill me, but basically it's using a lot of yearbook photographs, or basically those yearbook pages you find in yearbook albums. See all of that. But at any rate, just wanted to give you a quick hi and to give a quick intro to me and to hope you enjoy this video. Thanks. Okay, so let's get started with creating our photo transfer with packaging tape. So basically, we're going to be making a transfer, maybe one of your favorite images, using clear packaging tape. And this is a very fun and economical way to create uniquely themed paper and embellishments for your scrapbooks, mini albums, ATCs, other projects. It just has a little amount of work that you will see here in this tutorial. But basically what I'm going to do is bring it to you in about 4 to 5 steps, and you'll see how quick and easy it is to actually make your project. So first of all, you're going to need some tags, or if you want to use ATCs, that's perfectly fine as well. Or if you want to go ahead and put it on your actual scrapbook page. For me, I'm going to be putting these tags that I'm making into this mini book, which is called Old School Days. Basically, this kit is from Hot for Teacher by Gauche Alchemy. And so I'm going to be utilizing some of the tags into this mini book. But as you can see here, I have included already one tag. And I use the photo transfer technique on this this particular tag. So I've got several of these tags that are going to be worked throughout my book. So let's get started with this, and then I can go back and embellish up the book later with some actual photos and pictures. First of all, we're going to take our manila tag. I've already pre-punched holes in it for my mini album. I have a sheet of photos that I have just basically copied and pasted on my Mac into a Pages or a Word document. So basically I could resize the photos however I wanted them. I could do sepia, black and white. I printed this off on my photo printer, which is an HP PhotoSmart. But you might get better results by printing, actually just making a color copy or a Xerox copy from a copier instead of a photo printer or your printer at home. So your colors might be a little more pungent with going with a Xerox copy or so. But for this effect in this particular book, I wanted the effect to be more subtle. And as you see here, the colors are not as strong. I wanted it to be more of like a tin type, transparency type of photo. So that's what I used in this particular technique. So first of all, what you'll do to get started is you're going to go ahead and trim out whichever photo that you want from your sheet. And this is just regular copy paper. It's not photo paper. So what I'm going to do is use this one right here just to show you the technique with this one. And you don't have to worry about trimming directly around the photo or leaving white space or whatever. I just randomly trim around the photo itself. So then I have just some masking tape. Well, actually, this is just packaging tape that I got at the post office. I really like their packaging tape, but you can get it at Target, Walmart, wherever. So basically that's what this is. You can put down how many ever strips that you want, and don't worry about overlay them across the photo. That's perfectly fine as well. Actually, it adds just a little bit more interest when you do that. I am using a non-stick matte sheet for this, so I'm not using like a sheet of paper under here in case my tape, of course, is going to stick. Then I might have some problems. So this is what I'm going to do, is just take this, and we're going to go across and just keep pressing down. And I'm praying by miracles that this is not going to stick here. So voila, it doesn't. Okay, so what we do next is you can even put down maybe, you know, like an extra piece of tape in the middle if you want to. That's totally up to you. But I'll just do it just for shooters here. We'll go ahead and I'm going to stick it down right here in the middle. And then you want to make sure you get like all of the bubbles out of it. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here so you can see a little bit more of the technique. So I have just an old bone folder, and what I'm going to do is just smooth out some of these bubbles just from my putting the tape down. And don't worry about, you know, the image coming off or anything right now, because you'll see in the next step or two that I'm going to be taking that image off in a very cool way. So I'm just going to go ahead and smooth this down. And again, don't worry about getting all the bubbles out. I mean, it's not to be perfect. Okay, so again here, I'm going to just peel this up, go from this side here. So now we've got our packaging tape, which is going to be all directly across the photo. We're container here of water, and I didn't get it really, really hot. It's going to be somewhat warm or a little bit lukewarm. But you do want it just a little bit of a warmth to it so that this tape can come right off of the paper. So no rhyme or reason to this. We're just going to dip it down in the water here. Just kind of swirl it around. The recommended time is maybe about 5 minutes, but I found it's just playing with some of the different photos that I had that it really didn't take that long. So just swirling it around to kind of get the paper just really moist here. You don't have to leave it on just one side. You can actually flip it over. You can see here we start getting more of a sheer type of look to this, and you'll see that what that means is the transfer is starting to almost take place by just the coloration that you see happening on the effect. And we can start peeling it away here a little bit. And as we see here, you're just going to kind of use your fingernail just to kind of peel away some of the paper. Like I said, you're going to get a very sheer effect because we did use the photo printer instead of a Xerox or copy machine. So again, I'm going to keep working that paper. You'll see it's become more looser to come off of there the more that you work with it. Pull away our paper some more. You may not see it very strong with the illustration or the photo here, but I will tell you that once you put it on a light background, you'll see the image pop through more. And again, I just really liked it because in using this with the photo printer, because it was more of a sheer effect. You will get more color and stronger blacks and tones into your image if you do use a copy machine. So I just want to keep reminding of that. So you say, well, what happened to my picture? It's not really there. It is. It's just the type of printer that we used instead of copying. Okay. So, and for time reasons, you'll see that I kind of sped this up. You will want to lay it to the side and let it dry.